See this guy? Right here? Right here! I missed! Stay on it. He got off of it. But that does count as a breakdown. Is that it? Oh, we got it! We did it. Gold Thumper. We did it. Oh my god. I can die peacefully now. Oh my god. Oh, it's finally over. I honestly don't know if I have the words within me to truly describe how horrible unlocking this Gold Thumper was. Alright, yo guys, what's going on? It's Solar Rage, and welcome back to another Black Ops Cold War video. So here for this video today, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to have a whole bunch of Thumper gameplay going on in the background while just talking about what I did personally to go ahead and unlock a Golden Thumper. I also do want to go ahead and point this out real quick that here on the Thumper, or currently recently, as of this recording, it is December 8th at 1:45. There was an update today. Today was supposed to be that huge quality of life improvement, and one of the fixes was supposed to be camo progression. It's still busted for me. The way that you unlock a Diamond Thumper is by getting both the Thumper and the knife gold, so I already obviously have the golden knife for those of you guys that saw that video, so I should have this, but I don't have it right now. So again, for this video here today, I just kind of wanted to talk about the Thumper and just kind of show some highlights, show you guys what I did to unlock it, and I'm really not lying. For those of you guys that have been in my stream, seen my tweets and everything about it, like, this is seriously the worst thing I have ever done. Like, I'm pretty sure I would go back and re-experience unlocking the gold riot shield over doing this again. It was horrible. So to go ahead and start off with the camos here, for the first tier, the spray camo, kill 30 enemies in multiplayer, right? That's not too bad. One thing that is extremely evident with all of the launches in this game is that they are just extremely weak. Again, can't speak much on the RPG, but it's obviously a lot easier, or again, at least you would think it would be a lot easier to go into hardcore and do all of this, but everybody's running flak jacket. So flak jacket is stupid OP in hardcore, and everybody's running it, so it does make it a little bit harder. You obviously will eventually run into those enemies that aren't running flak jacket, so you can get some easier launcher kills. But overall though, killing 30 enemies obviously isn't too hard. Here for the stripes, getting the long shots, this one was very, very obnoxious. I don't think I have any clips of this. I think a majority of my clips are on Nuketown, so I do apologize for that, but that was honestly the best way to grind it. What I've heard works really, really well for long shots is satellite. So if you're playing hardcore, which still is your best bet as of right now to do these launchers, but what I was doing was I was laying in the back of Nuketown and just firing into spawns. It's very scummy, but it does kind of get the job done. One thing that I noticed in my time of using the Thumper here was that if you're laying in one of the back spawns, it's a lot easier to line your crosshair up or line the iron sight up with the angle of the chimney, and it lands straight in the center of the garage. So anybody that might be camping in there will obviously get hit. So next here we have the classic ones, and this one really, really irritated me because, again, in the recent update, they actually tuned back the amount of 3 kill streaks. It's now 2 kill streaks. You now only have to get 2 kills without dying 20 times, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think that got changed. Yeah, I think it got changed for all of the launchers. Yeah, I mean, even here on the Sigma, it's 2 kills. I'm gonna go ahead and play a clip from my stream here in just a second, but yeah, I was not happy when I found this out. I'm gonna let you guys know this right now. You can actually melee with these, and it will count. Oh, hold up, one more. No, he has flak jacket! Wait, what?!
Enemy Rxqe detected.
What?!
I just found out that you can melee people with a Thumper and it counts towards your 3 kill streaks.
What?! I had no idea. Are you serious? Nobody told me. I had no idea. Dude, I can't. My head hurts now, dude. I had no idea. I was so mad. I just, like, my mind was honestly blown, and I'm mad that I didn't figure that out sooner. So please save yourself the sanity. I know it's going to be very, very weird just running around meleeing with a Thumper, Sigma, RPG, but do it. Besides that, though, there were a good number of times where I was able to run around on Nuketown and was lucky enough to get like 6 explosive kills. Obviously, that stacks and counts. That's what they want you to do, but obviously they don't explicitly tell you, hey, you can also melee with this, so keep that in mind. Here for the geometric challenges, this one was actually very, very easy, destroying 50 equipment, score streaks, or vehicles in multiplayer. Now, obviously, those go all across the board, or at least what I mean by that, when it comes to the score streaks and vehicles, there is another challenge, which I believe is the science. Like, these two would go hand in hand. But the easiest way to go about this would be throw on engineer, which is the main perk that I feel like everybody should be running on the support classes. It obviously just makes it a lot easier to see things. So for equipment, it was very, very simple. Just run around shooting proximity mines, or I don't know, jammers, field mics, you know, whatever, you name it, right? They all count. So yeah, overall, geometric is very, very easy. Now moving on to the Flora challenges, to get Cherry Blossom, shoot and kill 50 enemies taking cover from you in multiplayer. This one was a little bit confusing just because, like, it seems like there's just no clear way to tell what counts and what doesn't here when an enemy is taking cover from you. And this is going to be a little side rant in case you guys don't follow Butters or didn't see her tweet about this. She already talked about this, but there needs to be something done about these challenges in Call of Duty that the challenges should rely more on you, not so much what the enemy does. It should be more about what you do, your skill, as compared to like weighing for a very specific niche thing that the enemy does. So again, the shoot and kill enemies taking cover, I know this is a thing across like all of the weapon categories, maybe besides like snipers and a few other things, but yeah, it's very weird. The main way that I went about doing this was just shooting enemies out of the windows on Nuketown, having the good old window wars. That kind of worked. Now, one thing I did notice though was that I had a clip where I was spawning in the back in Nuketown. I shot somebody that was up on the balcony and it counted because like technically he was behind the little wooden pillars, I guess you would call it. So if the enemies are spawn trapping you and you get the chance to kill somebody that's doing that, it'll count. So obviously that'll work, or besides the obvious where enemies might be taking cover behind like a barrel or sitting on a head glitch. If you can direct impact them, all the better. So yeah, it was kind of weird. Like a lot of it happened pretty naturally. I really wish there was just like something that I could be like, hey, do this exactly. But I mean, like window wars on Nuketown was the best thing that I was able to do for it. So again, a lot of it counted pretty naturally. So now here for the science challenges, this one took me the absolute longest because again, this is fully reliant on what the enemies use. This is a problem. This needs to be changed in the future. So what you have to do for these challenges is destroy 3 score streaks or enemy vehicles in a single game one time in multiplayer, or at least here for the teleport. But like overall, you have to destroy either 3 score streaks or 3 vehicles. Notice how I said either, because I ended up learning a very valuable lesson that, for example, you can't destroy 2 sentry guns and 1 RCXD. It won't count. I thought it just meant like one or the other as long as you get 3 in total. No. I had the most success with this playing 12v12, especially on Crossroads and Armada, destroying tanks, destroying the boats. That was the biggest pain. One thing to also keep in mind is if you're throwing Semtex at a tank, do not throw 2 at it because it will destroy it. It seems like they've reversed the grenade damage here because the grenades are doing more damage than the launchers against tanks. It doesn't make sense to me. So the way that I would go about doing it is I would throw a Semtex at it. It would take away a majority of health and then followed up with a Thumper or 2. And again, having to do that 3 times was a huge pain because again, you're relying on the enemies, and I found more success doing this against vehicles as compared to score streaks because with a Thumper here, obviously you can't shoot down UAVs. 2 things in the sky that you can destroy are attack helicopters and care packages that come in. Those count, but the problem is again, there's not very many people that are getting those. So your best bet for this honestly is to just go ahead and pray that your enemies decide to get in vehicles when playing these 12v12 game modes. Or in some cases you can get extremely lucky like me where you have enemies that just start planting sentry guns everywhere. I had one match on Armada. If I'm remembering this from the stream properly, like it was in the last like 10 seconds of the game, 2 enemy sentry guns popped up and I had already destroyed 1. It was just such a pain. I don't know if they're gonna go back and fix this, but yeah, this one sucked with the Thumper. And obviously, as you guys were able to tell by the starting clip of this video, that was the last thing I had to do. Now, here for Psychedelic, this one obviously also came pretty naturally here for the double kills, or kill 2 or more enemies rapidly 25 times in multiplayer. Obviously, again, with this newfound knowledge of being able to melee people, if you can just get 2 people next to each other, beat them over the head real quick, that obviously counts. And now keep in mind, I played a ton of hardcore for this, so here for the double kills, I don't know how possible it would be to like shoot 1 Thumper, get a kill, reload it, shoot another one, and kill somebody else, and it would count for a double kill. A lot of my success, I guess I would say, from that came from just getting 2-in-1s or even triples. I do have a quad with this. It's my best clip on the game. So again, when it comes to this, I'm honestly not too sure about shooting 2 back-to-back shots very quickly, but again, I do know getting 2 rapid melee kills or just, again, getting doubles, triples, quads, whatever you name it, will obviously count for this. And then once you're finally done suffering with everything, you will unlock gold camo. And then on top of the fact, if you already got a gold knife, you'll unlock the diamond Thumper, which again is currently bugged for me, but I cannot stress enough how terrible this was. Also, I probably should have showed this off at the start of this, but here's my class that I was running. Here for the perks, I had Engineer, so again, you guys can see those little score streaks or enemy field upgrades and whatnot on the map. Scavenger, because by default, you're only going to get like 3 noob tubes in the Thumper. Cold-blooded, obviously. Semtex and stuns, I mean, like, it is kind of helpful sometimes to stun your enemies. I decided to go ahead and run the assault pack because, again, you don't get very many shots. Even with danger close, I think it gives you like 4. There will come those times when you're in those situations where you're not exactly next to a supply station, so the assault pack obviously helps a lot with that. But yeah, all in all, for right now, that's really all I gotta say about the Thumper. It's just terrible. There's really no way to sugarcoat it. It's just horrible. For gold, though, it does look pretty nice, and I would imagine once I have diamond on it, it'll obviously, you know, like replace the black handles and everything, and it'll make a diamond, but it'll be really cool. Unfortunately, again, never gonna use it. So once again, gold camo, and like I just said, I already went ahead and got gold Viper on it, so I don't think I'm ever going to use this thing again. So with that all being said, guys, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. I know this video was a little bit short. I had kind of intended it to be that way, but I just wanted to sit down and just talk about how horrible the Thumper is and just, again, exactly what I did to complete some challenges, because I feel like this is going to be a huge bump in the road for most of you guys here that are grinding for DM Ultra. With that though, once again, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you guys found it informative. Feel free to go ahead and join my Discord. That's linked down in the description below so you guys never miss pings of when I post new videos here on YouTube, as well as when I go live on Twitch. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you guys did. Subscribe if you're new. It's been Soul Rage, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody.